Hello and welcome to Jeff Outdoors. It is video in the car time. I have been down for the past few weeks because of my seasonal allergies. It has hit me this year harder than ever before. But I will tell you, I do not take medication for my allergies. I muscle through it and usually lasts 3 weeks, give or take, every spring. It's pretty miserable, but I am not traditionally somebody who just goes to a pharmacy and rushes to the over-the-counter stuff to ease any discomfort. I took my first dose of Tylenol about a week ago, just to help with sinus pain. That's the first Tylenol I have probably had in 10 years, maybe. I just do not take over-the-counter medications. I just don't. So, to each his own. But I have been for over 20 years into a lot of natural type of remedies. So when it comes to my sinuses, typically what I'll do is chop onions to get the nasal passages opened, and it works really well. That's one thing I do. I also use things such as local honey to help lessen the allergies before allergy season hits. If you can tell right now, I'm a little bit nasally right now still. I'm just now at the tail end of this allergy plague, so to speak. I've been functioning, but it's been a little rough. So for your allergies, again, I would recommend investing in some local honey in your area. There's pollen in that local honey. It's got to be raw, right? Raw honey. Raw honey should be legal just about anywhere. You should be able to find it just about anywhere. So use that before the spring season starts. I didn't really get into that too much this year. That's probably why I ended up with such bad allergies and whatnot. So I will have to get on the ball with that maybe again next year. I think the maple syrup season had me so busy that I just didn't get into my honey regimen prior to the big allergens that popped out. It's been like 60 degrees, and then we had 2 days actually, where it was 85 degrees a couple weeks ago, and it was just too hot, too quick. So it just made the allergies just 100 times worse. I'm not even sure if prevention would have even stopped it, because we don't get random 85, 86 degree days usually in April. That usually just does not happen. But this year was kind of a fluke, it's possible, so it happened. But getting back into focusing on planting season right now. So gardening, getting the corn and the beans in my gardening areas will be my next focus. So I have tomato plants to put in too. The elderberry plants that I just added in are doing good already. The strawberry patch is looking amazing. I'll have videos on that too, so keep checking back. Thank you for watching the chicken video. If you haven't seen that, go back. I think it's one of my first videos that I posted. You can see the chickens. They hear a hawk and then they freeze. Go find that video. It's hysterical. And the chickens that we did have at the house, that's what they would do. They would hear a hawk and they would freeze. So as not to make movement so the hawk doesn't see them. Pretty smart if you ask me. Anyways, just checking back in. Hopefully your allergies aren't as bad as mine these past few weeks, and hopefully we'll see you back here during spring planting videos and this summer sitting around the campfire. So in other news, we'll be heading back to New England late summer, so that'll be good, and we will carry on. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on this next video coming up from Jeff Outdoors.